Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd. Just thought I would do a quick tour and talk about the main stereo that I've assembled over the years. All the components, how they work together, all that fun stuff. Anyway, the nerve center, if you will, of my setup is, of course, this JVC receiver. The exact model of this is an RX-6018V. Wow, what an awesome product name. Yeah, electronics companies like JVC aren't known for their great titles of products. Now, I apologize for the shaky cam on this. Obviously, I can't do this on a tripod, so please forgive the shakiness of the camera. This is actually a fairly decent receiver. It's not truly high-end by any means. It's just a basic consumer-level receiver, but I'm fairly happy with the performance. It's supposed to have 500 watts, like 100 watts per channel, but of course I know those claims are going to be greatly exaggerated since it is just a consumer-grade receiver. It's nothing spectacular. Now, I got this back in 2001, so it's, pretty old. But it still runs great. I haven't had any issues out of it. Still sounds clean, good, crisp, all that good stuff. It's got lots of inputs on it. It's got, 5-channel out, but I'm only using 2 channels and a subwoofer, so it's a 2.1 for me. But, that's what that is. So, there you go. That's my receiver. The CD player that I use a lot is also a JVC. I bought it at the exact same time that I bought the receiver. It is an JVC XL-FZ258. It's a nice unit. Now I don't know how many of you guys have. If you're watching this, you may have a 5-disc receiver. Or, I'm sorry, receiver changer. Right now, I don't have any discs in it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pop out the tray, just so you can see how big a tray for a 5-disc changer is. It's fairly large, as you can see. And the nice thing about this is you can change these discs. You can change 4 of the discs while one is playing if you so choose, which is pretty cool. I definitely like that. It's a really nice CD player. It was I don't know how much it was back in 2001. I believe it was $100 some odd. So it's not like high end, but it works pretty good. I don't really have too many complaints about it. Good sound, all that fun stuff. It's been durable, works great. So, there you go. It's too bad JVC doesn't manufacture audio equipment like this anymore. I know they still make headphones and stuff, and I don't know if they still make speakers or not, but they've kind of gotten out of the business of receivers and CD players and stuff. I guess I can see why that market is starting to dry up some, unfortunately, in our modern age. Anyway, moving on. We've got an Audio Engine D1 DAC, which is very important because I run both my CD player through an optical input into this, as well as my PC via USB into this. I run that into the receiver that I just showed you, and the Audio Engine D1, in my opinion, is kind of a must-have item for anyone who cares about real good sound, because it definitely is nice. And I did a full review on that already, and it's an awesome piece of equipment. Moving on, these are my pair of headphones that I use all the time with this setup, and that, of course, are the Audio-Technica ATH M50X. Is my personal favorite headphones that I got right now. Awesome, awesome headphones. Moving on, there is my handy sound meter. I enjoy this bad boy quite a bit. I use it to measure, obviously it just measures sounds. It works better, I think, than a smartphone app, since it's dedicated, has more accurate microphone, all that fun stuff. I've learned that the sweet spot for me is probably 70 to 80 decibels when I'm listening. Any louder than that, and it's just too damn loud for me. Anyway, moving on. What we got here are the main speakers that I got. These are JBL Northridge E90 series speakers. I got these, probably about 10 years ago. The grills are removable, and when you remove the grill, can see it's got a lot of stuff on it. Up there at the top is, you know, you got your tweeter, and then it looks like you got a, I guess that's just a small woofer. I don't know what that is at the top there. It's then you got your main woofers right there. You got 2 of them, and then you got like a bass port there on the bottom. This is one excellent sounding speaker. Really, really, really happy with these speakers. They are flipping great in my opinion. Anyway, moving on. We've got, obviously there's the other speaker. Just for decoration, I got a Metallica box set right there. And back here tucked in the back, got my subwoofer. It's a Sony, I can't see the model number, sorry guys. It's actually, I don't know if it's still currently on the market. It's a fairly recent Sony subwoofer. They cost about $100 usually. Now, it's not the most high-end subwoofer in the world, but it definitely produces nice bass and a good, you know, it really accentuates the music. And that's pretty much it. What I got for my stereo setup. You know, not much else to say about it. I do dig it. You know, I know it's not the most high-end thing on earth, but I am very pleased with the sound from this setup. You know, I might eventually upgrade the receiver and CD player, but honestly, probably not until these components die. God only knows when that's going to be. I mean, they've been going strong since 2001. I've never done anything to them. No repairs, nothing. I mean, I've blown out the dust a few times, but beyond that, I have done absolutely nothing to this equipment, and it still functions the same as the day I bought it. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up this little overview of my stereo setup. If you did like what you see, you know, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.